If 2017 was not the best year ever for your photography business, then it probably won't magically be much better next year either, so maybe it's time to make a change or two. So here's a few ideas for you to consider. First of all, you need to create some really good systems. In my experience, having a successful business that reliably brings back old clients and attracts new clients is the result of smart, effective systems. These systems will cover things like the way you respond to an inquiry. So, for example, you'll have a really good way to engage with every inquiry you get, and you'll be following up with all of them instead of just letting them slide after you send a price list. You'll also have systems for marketing so that you're creating new content for your website and social media channels. You're staying in touch with your clients, and you're reaching out to new clients all the time. The problem though is that a lot of photographers just sit around and wait for clients to call them because they have a website and they've sent out an email with a price list attached. They need to be doing a lot more than that. What do I mean? Well, here's an example of the wrong way to promote yourself, and yet this is all some photographers do. January 4th. Send an email to every real estate agent's email address they can find where they say, if you need some good photos, give me a call. January 8th. Post something on their Facebook page. If any of you are real estate agents and you need some good photos, then try us. February 19th. Post something else on their Facebook page. We just photographed this wonderful home. May 10th. Call 2 agents that used to use them all the time, but they haven't heard from them for a while. They tell them that they're using another photographer now, but they wish them all the best. October 26th. Design a new front page for their website. Now, for a lot of photographers, that's pretty much it as far as a marketing system goes. But here's what a marketing campaign could look like. Every day you want to post something on your social media channels so that you keep in contact with clients and prospects and you can show them that you know what you're doing. You track your online advertising such as your Facebook ads. So review the numbers for your social media advertising campaigns and switch off the ads that aren't working and replace them with other ads. Every week, you want to contact 5 potential real estate clients and 5 potential commercial clients and make an offer or request a meeting with them. You want to review your week to make sure you're hitting your budget and increase the amount of time you spend marketing if your numbers are low. And every month, you want to get in touch with all of your current and past clients by sending them an update or a newsletter. You want to review your website and add more pages or more content where needed, and make sure it communicates clearly what you do, where you are, and why a client should work with you. You want to develop a new offer to send to prospects, one for the real estate industry if that's something you do, and one for other industries such as construction or hospitality or design or whatever else you want to focus on, and then develop that new offer. Determine how you're going to present that offer and craft a sequence to ensure it's introduced next month or whenever is appropriate. Remember, you can't sit still with your marketing, but rather you have to be constantly aware of what's working well and what needs to change. The other thing you're going to want to do to make 2018 amazing is build your brand. You'll want to lift the level of professionalism that you offer in terms of photography, your communication, the email responses you give, and the time it takes you to respond to a client's inquiry. If you start looking like a high-end photographer, then you'll slowly start to get high-end jobs. For example, if I was to look at your website and your portfolio, would I get the impression that you're a leading photographer, the kind that companies who appreciate quality want to work with? If not, then maybe that's why you're getting the bargain hunters, the clients that just want something for as cheap as possible. Finally, provided you're doing all that I spoke about today in terms of smart marketing and brand building, you need to raise your prices. You might need to raise them a little or a lot, but raise your prices. Now, a lot of you are probably concerned that you'll lose all of your clients, and let me tell you, you may lose some of them. Having said that, I know a lot of photographers are surprised by how willing their clients are to paying more for quality photos and great service, so maybe all of your clients will stick with you. But even if you do lose a few clients, the extra fees you are charging will make up for it. So if you increase your fee from $150 to $170, doing 5 shoots per week, then in 4 weeks you make an extra $400. Or you could do 2 to 3 shoots less in that time and still make the same amount. And look, if you don't do it now, when will you lift your prices? Every year that goes by, it gets harder and harder to change your pricing structure, and you just drop further and further behind where you need to be. And besides, the start of a new year is a great time to lift your prices. A lot of businesses expect a price rise in January, and it gives you a chance to reintroduce yourself at the start of the year, reconnect with clients and others, and let them know that your pricing has changed. Look, I know it's really hard to review your own business because you're so much a part of it. In fact, if you're not sure how healthy your business is or what you should be doing to make 2018 your best year ever, why don't you send me a message and I'd be happy to have a one-to-one chat with you. We'll look at your work, talk about your marketing, and I'll give you some ideas for what you can do. I don't have space for too many of these one-to-one meetings, but I'm happy to offer a few, so if you think that might help, then go to buildaphtographybusiness.com/strategy and fill in the form so I know you're serious, and I'll let you know if I can fit you in. Well, that's it for today. So just remember that if you want a fantastic 2018, you need to create really good systems. You need a solid marketing campaign that's active daily, weekly, and monthly. You want to build your brand and raise the level of professionalism in all that you do. And you need to raise your prices. If you'd like some help with that, feel free to ask to have a chat with me and I'll see what I can do. Places are limited, so just be aware that I can't chat with everyone. Bye for now.